Hey guys, looks like we're live. Just waiting for you guys to get in. It'll probably take about 20-30 seconds for you to even see this because there's a little latency. So I'll just hang out for a little bit. We officially go live at 10, but I like to jump on here a few minutes earlier just to get the algorithm going. You know how it goes. And so I'll just pop this here so everyone knows. And let's get the chat opened up. That's always fun. And I'm going to take a look online and see if I can find the live feed. Says live. Yep. Looks like we're officially on. If you're around, hey Jake, good to see you here. Thanks for joining. By the way, so here's the way that it's going to work. Just so you're aware, I recorded 5 different video sessions of me taking this 8-bar loop and building it into a full track. And then the track ended up being so good, we wanted to release it. And then when we released it, it ended up being our first #1 release. So I did this with a producer named Marina Caramarco, who's gone on to do some really great things, but this is our first #1. She was a student of mine, and she was the one that submitted a loop. And I just asked people to submit a loop that they couldn't finish. And she submitted this one. So the whole goal was just to show how I would approach finishing a song that, you know, other people are having issues kind of moving forward. So that's kind of what this whole process is. And it just so happened that the song ended up being popular enough to be our first #1. So that's kind of the story behind this. So the walkthrough part is pre-recorded, but I'll be with you guys through this whole thing. I'll be answering questions in the chat, and you know, I'll check in as well, see how you guys are doing during this, and then afterwards we can do a Q&A. You can ask me whatever the hell you want on music production or anything about what I showed you in the walkthrough, and we can go through that as well. So hopefully that sounds cool to you guys. Let's see here. I'll go ahead and just kind of play the song kind of where it's at. Oh, by the way, you guys are I'm gonna put this in the chat here as well. Headphones or good monitors. If you want to hear that low end, if you want to really hear what's going on, it's a good idea to have some headphones when you're watching this. So anyway, this is, once again, this is just stage 2, but I want to show you the whole process of getting to stage 2. So this is kind of what we've got happening here. And hopefully you guys can hear this. So if you can't hear it, let me know. If you can hear it, let me know, just so I'm fully aware that we're doing good. Wanted to say hi to Gabby. Glad you're here. Looks like both of you guys are here on YouTube, so that's cool. And once again, this is totally free. There's really no pitch to this. The main thing is I just want to share who I am. If you guys haven't seen anything that I've done, or you're not aware of of me as a producer or a coach. This hopefully will give you a little insight on how I work. That means it's 10 o'clock and we should be starting. Okay, good. Good to hear that you can hear the audio there. That way, later on, if I show you anything in Ableton after the training, you can hear exactly what's going on. For those of you who might not know who I am, I'm the author. Let me, I gotta get this to show. There you go. I'm the author of this book, The Mental Game of Electronic Music Production. It's a bestseller on Amazon. If you just type in music production book, it usually comes like as one of the top. And I also wrote a book called The Process for Electronic Music Production as well. So that's what that's how a lot of people find me these days, is because they read the book and then they discover that I'm also a coach. So along with that, I have coached a lot of people, showing them my process on how I was able to go from finishing like 3 to 5 songs a year to finishing 52 songs in 13 months. So I created a whole process for doing that, and I coach people really intensely in a 30 to 60 day training, showing people how to do that. And a lot of my students have gotten really good results. We could talk about that another time. But it looks like we've got a few people here. You guys can hear me. So with that, I think that we should jump into the training. Once again, this is the second part. The first part should also be, wherever you're watching this, there should be another live of previous episodes of this. So this is day 2, and let's go ahead and get started. And once again, feel free to chat with me in the chat. I'll be here the whole time answering questions and sharing little insights on things. So let's go ahead and turn this off, and let's get into the video.
Hey guys, we're back again for this 8-bar loop challenge. Just to remind you where we were at yesterday, we kind of got this groove here kind of dialed in. There's our basic groove that we're going with. So what we didn't mix in our last session was the bass. So let's take a look at where we're at with this bass here. See what we got happening. Yeah. Kind of like it a little deeper in the mix there. Just seems to sound warmer to me. Oh, and I'm actually wearing proper headphones this time around, instead of those stupid iPhone deals. Yeah, that sounds good to me. All right, so the next thing that I've done or am doing is I brought in a guide track here. This is just to kind of set a basic idea of where I could put breaks and builds and stuff like that. And also to give kind of an idea of overall how the guide track is structured. So if I'm a little lost at what to add or subtract or what to do, I can just kind of use a track that I like as a basic reference. It's nothing that you're supposed to be exact, because you don't want to like completely copy a song. But this could definitely help take some of the guesswork out of the structuring portion of the song. So because this is the length of this, let's just go ahead and drag all of this over. And that works for me. So anywhere that I want to put a break, all I'm going to do here is just drop out the kick. That'll just give me kind of a starting point of what I want to do. Oh, actually, first thing I want to do here is make sure this track is warped so it kind of lines up better with the overall track. Yeah, it seems like we're pretty lined up here. Cool. Let's deal with this. There we go. All right, we should be overall good. So now I'm going to drop out kicks. For now. Looks like there might be a little drop out here. Maybe not. No worries. Do it anyway. Looks like this area in here is kind of a longer break. So it's definitely this. Let's see what's going on here. Alright, so this is kind of where it comes back in right here. And look, we can tweak the song, to make it work better for us. But this just gives a pretty good idea of a starting point. It's always good when you're trying to move quickly to have a good starting point. Alright, and it looks like they kind of pulled this out. Although I'm not going to do that at the end. I'll probably leave the kick in. Like I said, we're not trying to copy this whole song. We're just trying to get basic structure ideas. And oh, we got that happening. It looks like I got to pull some of these other parts out. Oh no, it's just this. No big deal. So now what we're kind of trying to do is figure out how to open up the track, how to give an introduction to this track. Even though it's still kind of stripped down, there's a number of layers that we can strip away to make the song sound bigger later in the track. So let's kind of see where we're at here. So we're definitely not going to start with the bass. So let's get the bass up to at least 17. Yeah, let's try 33. Good deal. We got 2 snares here, so we could probably drop one of them. Yep, that's good. I'll just pull that out to there for a bit. Okay. Hi-hats. That might be pretty good to keep for the intro. Let's see what it sounds like with and without. Might want to try pulling out one of the other elements. Let's see what we've got here. Yeah, we can definitely lose the ride for now. Percussion. Yeah, we could even pull that out. So good. We've got a bunch of stuff that we don't need in the beginning, but the beginning will still sound interesting. All right, we're getting into hats here. Oop. Yep. And pull that back. What we got here looks like something that's low that we haven't mixed in, so let's see what that's all about. Okay, and this is probably something we won't need till later, if at all, so let's kind of find a mixing point. Kind of cool, kind of a good mood setter there. So let's see here. Probably at least hold that off for 17 bars there. Pretty cool how full this song continues to sound even while stripping away all these parts. That's pretty great. Well, I gotta make a choice, so I'll just go with this one, leave that one in. And I think we've got a relatively simple intro here. Might want to give the kicks a bit more of a groove, but well, heck yeah. Why don't we just work on that groove right now? Now we might actually want to kind of back that off a little bit. So let's do this here. Change the color. Looks like the length of the loop is 1 bar. So let's extend this. Let's double the loop and double that. So now we got a 4 bar loop that we can play with here. And just popping in some subtleties here. I'm going to pop right in there. And let's duplicate this one more time, just so we can add just a little bit more variation here. Let's try moving that a little closer here. And we can pop a long kick there. Here. All right. There we go. Don't want to overwork it. But I think what I'm going to do is let's, just so we get this groove, let's get this all in here. Just a little copy, paste. And we can always change this later. Get it over there. There we go. And probably right around, no. We got this break here, so probably right here is where we want to start extending these kicks, give it a bigger sound. Oop. There we go. Okay, let's see what we got here. So we got cool. So this is a bit of a bigger kick, so we will play with that there. And we'll change the color. And then we'll use this one. To copy all the way through. Maybe till the end, and then we'll allow the end to kind of two, four, six, eight, 2, 4, 6. So probably around here. I'll just put a little break there. Cool. So now we got kind of a basic thing building already here. I feel like that first hit, maybe I should wait to bring that part in till the track's a little bit more filled out. So What I mean by that, change the color again, doesn't really matter what it is. And we'll do this unlinked. I think by lowering just this section here, we should be good. Now we need to lower it a little bit further. Double that. See how that works. Let me see what it sounds like here. Yeah, so this part needs to be kind of layered with some other sounds, I think, to do its full expression. But right here, I still think, actually I think we could probably bring the volume up on this just a little bit. Let's try 5 dBs up and see where we're at. Seems like we just need to get a little bit more punch out of it, so I'm going to add a compressor here and crank the ratio for right now. Put the release, put the threshold down. This is typically what I do to kind of dial in a sound. Let me loop this section here. Alright, now there we go. Okay, I think we're getting close. Back the ratio maybe a little. And then just add a little bit of saturation for dirt. And I like to use this Sinoid fold, however you say it, doesn't matter to me. Back off the wet dry, usually around 85%, that's fine. And actually, it seems to take something away from it. Let me try putting it before the compressor, see if that makes a difference. Actually, it does a little bit. So now let's see what it sounds like within the mix. Take this off a little bit. Pull out a little bit of that mud. There, that should be good. Cool. See, those little breaks kind of make it sound like it's a song, like something's actually happening here. So, so that's always cool. I think the next thing I want to do is play around a little bit with this bass part. Kind of simplify it in the beginning. Once again, it's always about kind of seeing what you can strip down so that you have something to give later in the song, you know. And usually you peak the song kind of around like 3/4 of the way in, and then you kind of chill it back out. So yeah, let's see what we got here. I'm just going to grab a little section here. And once again, we'll loop this. There we go. Alright, what can we strip away?
Hey guys, I just wanted to jump in here, make sure that you guys are still hanging in, getting something out of this. So I haven't heard really much in the chat. So just wanted to make sure, you know, once again, everyone is getting something out of this. If you got any questions, feel free to drop it in the chat. And just type a 1 or whatever to let me know that you're still here, still listening, getting something out of this, that this is valuable to you. This is the second of 5 trainings that we're going to do. So every day at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, I'm going to drop another hour of this process. So once again, any questions, drop it in there. Give me a 1 if you're listening. Let me know how everything is going. If you got any questions, drop it in there as well. And we'll get back to the video. I just wanted to just real quickly touch base with you guys.
I'm going to try something. I got something in my head already, so. if I take away this first hit. Sounds pretty good, I think. I think what I need to do is make this 4 bars. Oh, that's too bad. Let's see. Let's do that. Let's see if we can copy this here. Paste it right here. And then bring that down and bring this up. A little more variation here. Start back here. Strip this away. I think I could probably strip that away and still have things sounding pretty good. Maybe I'll just back it off a little bit, maybe that much. Now I got this sub bass here, which is just like a nothing thing right now. So let's all right. Okay, so I want something right on this note here. Pull this out. It's definitely the note. Probably need to dirty it up just a little bit. Yeah, that should be all right. A little fine tune to kind of spread it a little. And let's dirty it up just a little bit too. Cool. Cool. So bass comes in, okay, the bass comes in right there, so we can bring this after see what we got going on here. We can hold off for a little bit with that, but okay, so this low bass here is I want to bring it up, but I want to get rid of some of the low actually. think I'm going to try a glue compressor on this, just to help give this a little punch. Now we're getting closer, and I can probably back this off just a little bit. Cool. And let's see what we've got going on here. Cool. Let's see how long we've been going here. Okay. Now I could extend this a little bit. So I'm going to try duplicating this real quick. That feels a little better to me. Yeah, it seems like everything was brought in at 17, which probably shouldn't happen. Alright, so this here, I think what I want to do is kind of just do a little volume slope here. Because we got the hi-hats introduced as well, so let those play out for a little bit while this kind of creeps in. Okay, and we need a little reset point on this when introducing the bass. So let's set that to bar here. at those, and then let's see how that sounds. There we go. It's kind of a little drop off here. Look at that, we've got all kinds of stuff going on. All right, so if we put that in perspective, cool. So that's kind of a good way to introduce the bass. Although, now I'm thinking the bass could probably come up a little bit. Now, obviously, we're going to put incidentals in there to kind of keep the interest going, so it doesn't sound all cut and paste. But I think for today, we've made some progress. It's already starting to sound like a little bit of intro. So we're about, I don't know, a minute and a half in. Let's see what happens after this little section here. I wonder if I should keep the kick a little on the less decay right here, just when the bass comes in. Maybe give it a little bit more impact. Kind of an odd break now, so we'll probably work on that next time. And then what do we put a little break here where bass comes in? The bass would probably come in on 65. So do a little edit here. Actually, let's edit this whole part here. Okay, this little last half section. Let's take the bass away right there. See how that sounds. Try that. Oop. So I'm thinking one of the hi-hats should definitely be out until this part comes in to add a little bit more energy. But yeah, okay, so we're about generally 2 minutes in, structure-wise, as we're kind of working our way through. So there's day 2. I hope that you got something out of this.
Wow, this whole time I haven't been able to speak to you guys. That's really odd. Anyway, I've taken 3 different samples, and one representing the lows, one representing the mids, and the other one representing the highs or some dirt. And that's what I'm trying to get out of this. So separately, they sound like this, right? And you'd be surprised how much that adds to the sound. This is the mid, right? If I added highs. But I'm gonna, actually it will do this and then just back some of the highs off. Something like that. And then we're gonna kind of leave everything but the highs for this. And then all 3 of them together. Make a pretty massive kick. So that is, that's how you would make a kick. Sorry that you didn't hear me this whole time. That's kind of a drag, but I hope that helped. And then over here, what we did with the operator is we just made a kick from just I'll start over again here. I'll just, I'll just drop in. You can just start with the standard here, and we've got like the sound. And that's just like a sub. So we just bring down the decay. So it sounds a bit more like a kick. And then we add a pitch envelope. Then we turn down the decay. Right? And then we could back this pitch off if we want for like a darker or stronger one. Then I just added some saturation, some compression, and a little bit of glue compression as well. And then on this one here, I just added a little texture. And what you can actually do on these, if you don't want the transients to interfere with each other, is you could just set the attack up so there's less of a snap on it, and then together. So that's how I would do it with operator and using simpler as well. Hope that helps. So with that, guys, I'm going to hit it. I hope you guys got something out of this. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Take care. Have a good one.